Animated films have always been a breeding ground for some of cinema's most iconic and fearsome villains. The limitless possibilities of animation allow for antagonists who not only stand as formidable obstacles in a hero's journey but can also send shivers down your spine. Whether they hail from spine-chilling animated horrors like The Nightmare Before Christmas, or appear in emotionally charged classics like The Hunchback of Notre Dame, these animated villains have the power to make both kids and adults jump out of their seats. At number 10, we have Shan Yu from Disney's Mulan, 1998. In this Disney classic, we follow the story of a courageous Chinese maiden who takes her father's place in the army, ultimately becoming her country's greatest heroine. While Disney Renaissance movies may not immediately conjure thoughts of scary, some of them do pack a hefty dose of terror. Shan Yu, the merciless leader of the Han army, is a visually imposing and intimidating figure, making him a force to be reckoned with. Moving on to number 9, we encounter Claude Frollo from The Hunchback of Notre Dame, 1996. Despite its critical acclaim, The Hunchback of Notre Dame often seems like an underrated gem in the Disney canon. It offers a somewhat tamer yet still intense adaptation of Victor Hugo's dark and tragic novel, featuring a bell ringer who must defy a corrupt government minister to help a friend. Claude Frollo, the malevolent minister, ranks among Disney's most genuinely terrifying villains. What sets him apart is his unsettling realism. Manipulative, abusive, and purely evil, he represents the dark side of humanity, mirroring the villains that have plagued history. At number 8, we have Grigory Rasputin from Anastasia, 1997. This animated film is often celebrated as one of the most romantic in its genre and stands as a crown jewel in director Don Bluth's portfolio. Anastasia follows the journey of the last surviving member of the Russian royal family, who joins forces with two con men in her quest to reunite with her grandmother. Amidst Anastasia's quest to find her family, the sinister Rasputin emerges as a formidable antagonist hell-bent on her demise. Rasputin's character design alone is enough to send shivers down your spine, and the moments when he unleashes his relentless violence are sure to haunt the memories of those who grew up with this nightmarish villain. Now, let's move on to number 7 with Friends on the Other Side from The Princess and the Frog, 2009. This Disney classic, one of the last traditional 2D animated features, breathes new life into traditional fairy tale tropes. It tells the story of a waitress who, after attempting to break a frog prince's curse by kissing him, finds herself facing the same predicament and embarks on a journey to undo the enchantment. While the film's primary antagonist, Dr. Facilier, is undoubtedly intimidating, it's his enigmatic spirit companions who truly send shivers down the audience's spines. These spirits draw inspiration from Louisiana voodoo, and their unpredictable and mystifying presence makes them a truly eerie force to be reckoned with in the movie's narrative. At number 6, we encounter Hexus from Ferngully, The Last Rainforest, 1992. Indie animated musical films are a rare treasure, making Ferngully all the more special. This heartwarming story revolves around the magical inhabitants of a forest and their struggle to protect their home from the relentless force of destruction known as Hexus. While Ferngully celebrates the beauty of nature, it doesn't shy away from delivering spine-tingling moments courtesy of its terrifying villain. With breathtaking animation and one of Tim Curry's most outstanding voice performances, Hexus emerges as an imposing entity that, for the majority of the film, appears nearly invincible. Now, at number 5, we have Oogie Boogie from The Nightmare Before Christmas, 1993. Regarded as one of Disney's most exceptional and distinctive creations, this film, centered around Jack, the king of Halloween Town, takes a unique twist on the holiday season, causing confusion among its eerie inhabitants. Oogie Boogie may not always receive the same recognition as some of Disney's other iconic villains, but he's both unforgettable and spine-chilling. With a sadistic and spooky persona, he adds an extra layer of fright to a movie that's already unsettling enough for both children and adults alike. At number 4, we encounter Mania from Perfect Blue, 1997. Satoshi Kon, a cinematic genius, not only ranked among the greatest Japanese filmmakers but was also a master of crafting mind-bending cinema. Perfect Blue stands as his magnum opus, a mystery thriller that unfolds the story of a pop singer-turned-actress who gradually descends into madness when she becomes the target of an obsessed fan. The entire narrative serves as a spine-tingling exploration of parasocial relationships, identity, and the darker aspects of fandom culture. Me-Mania, the stalker-haunting protagonist Mima, feels like a character straight out of a horror film. Grotesquely animated, shrouded in mystery, and enigmatic to the core, he's anything but a reassuring presence. Now, at number 3, we have The Other Mother from Coraline, 2009. When it comes to iconic and terrifying animated villains, The Other Mother undoubtedly holds a prominent place. Adapted from Neil Gaiman's legendary book, Coraline tells the tale of an adventurous girl who discovers a parallel world that seems like an idealized version of her frustrating reality but conceals sinister secrets beneath its surface. Coraline is a must-watch for those seeking a dose of horror, and it remains enchanting even when watched as an adult. The Other Mother continues to be an utterly spine-chilling villain, embodying the disturbing facets of twisted love that make her a character that lingers in your nightmares long after the credits roll. At number 2, we have a chilling ensemble of monsters from Mad God, 2021. Puppetry virtuoso Phil Tippett invested decades into crafting Mad God, a nightmarish and surreal odyssey into a violent and grotesque hellscape. The story follows the assassin, a humanoid who navigates a nightmarish underworld inhabited by tortured souls, born from the primordial horrors of the unconscious mind. Brave souls who dare to accompany the assassin on his bloody and gritty journey will encounter an array of monsters, each ingeniously designed to be as repulsive and unsettling as possible. Coupled with masterful sound design and Tippett's animation prowess, these nightmarish creatures become genuinely terrifying villains that prove to be a relentless challenge to watch. Finally, at number 1, we find Wolf from Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, 2022. This film stands as one of the most delightful surprises in the realm of animation in recent years and is hailed as one of DreamWorks Animation's crowning achievements. It follows Puss in Boots, the titular character, on a quest to find a mythical last wish that can restore his 8 lost lives, leaving him with only one. Throughout his journey, Puss is relentlessly stalked by the big bad wolf, who turns out to be none other than death personified. The mere sound of his iconic whistle is enough to send shivers down the spine of anyone who has experienced the movie. And the villain's terrifying design and personality add the finishing touch to this spine-tingling character. With this list of the scariest animated villains, we've explored a spectrum of unsettling and unforgettable characters that have left indelible marks on the world of animated cinema. Each of these villains has brought a unique brand of terror to the screen, ensuring that they remain etched in our memories for years to come. Thanks for joining me on this journey through the 10 scariest animated villains. If you enjoyed this countdown, be sure to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more content like this. Your support means a lot to me.